Hey, what's up guys? It's Mevoda here, and I'm back on the Vadact Creative Build Server. I realized last episode I called him Vadact. That's kind of the way I've always pronounced his name, but then I realized I actually watched a couple of his older videos. Actually, it's that series he has on the Mithrinchia channel. It was his, like, let's build a steampunk island kind of thing. I realized his name, he pronounces it Vadact. I mean Vadact, not Vadact. See, I'm doing it again. So it's gonna be Vadact from now on. So I'm here at my big plot, and I need to start mapping out a hill. Maybe I should give you my idea first. Last episode first of all, yeah, last episode wait, where did I lose it? Oh no, that's okay. I showed you guys my first plot, which was my apprentice build, which brought me up to a veteran, and then I showed you my veteran plot, the tower, which then brought me up to Ladari here. So now I'm a Ladari, and we need to do a big plot. I asked for suggestions in the last video in the comments. I didn't get any, but that's okay. I do have a pretty small YouTube channel, so it's understandable that, you know, I don't get too many comments and stuff. But what I decided to start building, basically this place needs to be about 100 blocks by 100 blocks. Actually, I can even show you the guidelines we are given. There, yeah, in light blue. Big plot, required 100 by 100 minimum build required. Mostly structure or a very complex organic. Full of detail. So, what I have decided to do, I've kind of marked out 100 by 100 space, and I'm going to build a giant kind of hillside mountain type of deal. And we're going to see what we can do about building, you know, a city along that, along the hill. We're gonna do it so that one side is a little more gradually sloped and the other side is a little steeper. Starting off, just kind of shaping things out here the best I can. Trying to get a basic shape of our hill. And we'll go back and, you know, do the exact shape a little more. But actually, already that's pretty cool. I think we'll make this whole thing kind of steep, and then we'll extend it out this way a little bit. So maybe the city is actually kind of coming down at a diagonal, like that way. Which would maybe then put the top of the hill, we're just gonna mark it out like with a pillar. Oops, too high. So what I think I'm gonna do for the bulk of this episode, or I'm gonna try to do this with this series, is some time-lapse stuff. You know, especially in the beginning episodes where a lot of it is this kind of brunt work. Not the most exciting stuff to watch just, you know, in real time on video, so, but I think it could be cool with, like, you know, a time-lapse. The music I'm gonna use, I think, is gonna be, it's actually the music I use for my Vortex series, which, if you haven't checked out, I think you should. A bunch of fun guys play some, and gals play, they, you know, play on that server, and it's one of the series I probably dedicate the most time to and have the most fun with. Anyway, but I'm gonna use the music from that, which is one of my old beats from back in my hip-hop producing days. As I do these time lapses, I'm gonna try to, I guess, use more of my old beats and stuff. I have a lot of them. Don't have a lot of them at my house. I gotta get to, like, the computer that they were all recorded on, which I still do have access to. It's my friend, my buddy's computer. We used to share a lot of recording equipment and stuff, so he has a catalog of tons of our beats. So I'll probably use a lot of those for time lapses and stuff. But for right now, we're gonna use the one that's from my Vortex intro. Don't really have a name for it. Oh no, getting lag. Don't like lag. Keep getting disconnected today. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get started on this hill, and we'll go into a time lapse. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, we're back, and I have gotten a pretty decent start on this. The bulk of that time lapse was me just kind of starting to work on the back wall, I guess, here. And then I realized I was hitting a point where it was curving up here, so I needed to go down this way. So I shaped out how this hill is going to be. So then I'll work from like this way back there. And then I wanted to start shaping the slope, you know, the hill that the actual city will be on. So once this gets all filled out, this is where the city will be, pretty much there. This is gonna take lots of work. I mean, once I get all the dirt in like this, another thing I usually wind up doing, which is I always recommend doing, is adding some blocks for some variety and stuff. I mean, this isn't a dirt mountain. It's there's there's bound to be some stone and stuff and spots, so a lot of times I'll do stuff like this, just add in some stone here and there, maybe a little mossy cobble, gravel every once in a while. So yeah, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of work on this. I don't think I need to show any more of this building on camera too much. I mean, pretty much the way I do it is I get a line that I use sort of as a guideline, and then depending on how I want the slope to be, I always use this as a guideline. So I want this to come down a little bit from there, so anytime I go up a level, it'll be a little bit after that line, if that makes sense. I mean, sometimes I go up at the same time, and sometimes I'll go up before just to give it a little variety and stuff, but I always kind of use the line before as a guideline and try to make sure it doesn't match up perfectly. Like, I don't want to do that. I wanted to do that sometimes, but not, it's got to look organic, so it's got to have some randomness to it. But yeah, this is basically how I've been doing it, as you could kind of see in the time lapse. And as I said, it's going to take a long time before I can get to any kind of structure and stuff. So I think I'm going to do a lot of this kind of stuff off camera, I think. By the next time we do an episode, hopefully I'll have most of this hill filled in and shaped out and stuff. Even after I'm done, you notice I do stuff like I'll add blocks here and there, and just places where I want it to be shaped slightly different. As I mentioned, there's going to be some random stone and cobblestone and gravel, kind of spread out into the build too. So yeah, a lot of terraforming and stuff to do just before we can even get to any structures. Another quick thing I want to mention, I'm going to mention it in my other series too. I just want to give a big thanks to PandaFire. You can see him in if you go into my featured channels and stuff. Definitely going to feature his channel, and I'll give a little link down in the description. He's another YouTuber, guy I've played with a while, and he was kind enough to make my new profile picture. So I have a new profile picture on my YouTube page, and I think it looks pretty awesome. And again, thanks a lot, PandaFire, or Austin as we know him. Yeah, so his channel will be linked down in the description. Not that he needs the subscribers, he has more than me. No, I'm just kidding. we all do our best to try to support each other and stuff. So yeah, definitely check out his channel, and thanks again, Austin, for hooking me up with a new profile pic. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. As I said, I'm gonna do a lot more on this, and I still have a lot to decide. I mean, I have a general plan now, but I still have a lot to decide as far as what I want to do for structures and things like that. But that's the fun of it all. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.